it's officially time. We are heading back to sea. It is the last couple of hours at home. It is the most dreadful feeling in the world, but on another front, we're going back for another couple of episodes of Life at Sea, so I hope you're excited. Let's do this. So in case you guys are wondering, this time I'm not going back to Fair Canal, which was the ship that I've done for the last 2 years. I'm joining a brand new ship as Chief Officer during the loading operation in the port of Houston. This is going to be pretty hectic. It's a parcel carrier, carries 16 to 18 parcels of chemical at one time, and we're going to be loading all those parcels while I take over as Chief Officer on this ship, so it's going to be hella crazy. But you know how this goes. We have no choice. We got to do this. So let's go. This is insane. Let's do this.
One with America, boys.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yo, what's up? What's up and welcome back to another episode of Life at Sea. Currently in my brand new cabin on my brand new ship. I will give you an update as time goes by, and we are finally doing this. Just getting started. Good morning. Good morning. In the cargo control room, it is day 1 that we have sailed out from Houston. This series is going to be a little bit different. We are going to shoot one video over a period of 1 month, so you're only going to see the important stuff that happens on board. The idea is basically to give you a feel of what it is to live on board a ship for 4 months at a stretch. We are on a parcel chemical tanker. I'm going to brief you on the cargo in a little bit, but yeah, this is the new cargo control room, you guys. As you guys can see, there's a ton of different cargoes that we have loaded. We have a total of 16 parcels of chemicals being loaded on this vessel at this time. Absolutely insane, because like I've never loaded so many parcels on Fechem Aldebaran, which was my last vessel. So yeah, it has been quite a learning curve. I joined in Houston during the loading of these parcels, so I loaded more than half of them myself. Pretty intense. We have Annex 1, that's oil cargoes as well as chemical cargoes at this point in time. How many permits?
Till now, I can say 13 yesterday and 4 now, so you can go.
It's officially another day, and honestly guys, like the last 24 hours have been absolutely insane. We've been looking at all the paperwork, and unfortunately all the paperwork on this ship is in a complete mess. So I've pretty much just been here in the cargo control room sorting out a million files, because we got to know that we're going to have a vetting in less than 2 weeks. This has become kind of a trend for me now. Every time I join the ship, you don't know what the last guy's done, you don't know what all you have to complete, and from what I have seen, unfortunately a ton of our paperwork is incomplete. Honestly, it is just been crazy. I've barely had time to pick up the camera. I got the crew to start maintenance work. We are sailing from Houston to Panama, and after we cross the Panama Canal, we're going to start discharging in over 7 ports in South America, starting with Buenaventura, which is in Colombia. So it's going to be pretty crazy. To welcome you guys to the cargo control room. This is the new office for the next 4 months, and it's pretty big, to be completely honest. Like, I wasn't sure I would get a big size cargo control room because chemical tankers are puny ships, but this has turned out to be pretty grand. You're wondering what we do and how we discharge so many parcels?
This is how we discharge.
It takes a ton of paperwork, ton of documentation, and a ton of cargo planning. It's insane. Kind of woke up this morning, realized we're reaching Panama tomorrow. We've been sailing from Houston for the last 5 days. It is getting hot outside, you guys. So today, me and the junior officer are working on the spectrometer. We're going to be testing the spectrometer, seeing how we can use it. If you guys don't know, a spectrometer is basically an equipment that's used to analyze your wall wash samples as well as your tank cleaning wash water samples on chemical tankers. Tank cleaning is one of the most hectic procedures that we have on these ships, so you have to be well prepared well in advance. We have 7 discharge ports in South America, after which you're going to be cleaning tanks of every port. So I'm just getting prepared and ready for things to go. officially time for our first drills on board. Just waiting for the alarm. Once captain comes here, we'll have a better idea of what's actually happening because everyone's super unfamiliarized if you just joined the vessel.
Hey. Next to rock like Mick Foley, it's Nick Joby, kill him softly, play that shit slowly. On the keys like Tony, throwing subs, they get toasted. About my bread like a hoagie. This beat ice cold, look how I ride this Zamboni. I feel like old Tony, good anywhere you throw me. She eat a Chobani, cause her body getting bony.
So we officially made it to Panama. We are currently at Cristobal and our anchorage is slotted for tomorrow. A large amount of deck maintenance going on. This ship is on extremely short runs. An inspection coming up in one of the ports in the near future. We have 7 discharge ports, so yeah, the inspection is going to be very, very soon. And I pretty much have to go through all the paperwork, which is pretty much a repeat of what happened in the last contract. And that's basically life at sea for you. All the glamour that people show you on the internet is cool, but it does wear off pretty early. And you do have to do work that can get pretty repetitive with just the way it goes. I hope you guys are enjoying the video. It's going to be a long one. We're going to get through the entire month together. So let's do this.
We all just trying to build a foundation. Yeah. Liquidity dry, I couldn't quit if I tried. It's been a ride through all the waves and the tides. Little emptiness inside from all them days with the guys. Try to mask it, but I know you see the pain in his eyes.
Send the junior officer down to get some food. It is 18:40 in the evening, and that's what the sky looks like. It is super gorgeous outside today. We're probably going to the inner anchorage tomorrow at Panama. As you guys can see, there are tons of anchored vessels out here. So tomorrow is a Sunday. It's still going to be a jam-packed action day. We're going to have bunkering. We're going to have to deballast the vessel while we bunker. So it is pretty jam-packed. So yeah, we're not going to do any maintenance tomorrow, but we've done a ton of maintenance on this ship since I've gotten here, which is something I'm super excited about. Really happy with the performance from the crew. So yeah, let's keep going. Anchorage is one of those few times where you can actually train our juniors. So we were taking a little bit of time on the bridge to train a couple of juniors who are interested in improving their ranks on board. And we were teaching them navigation and an voyage, and that's pretty much what you guys saw.
That sounds good.
Yeah, Master. Go ahead.
Yes.
Literally just shifted to the inner anchorage at Panama. It is a beautiful day. So we're expecting bunkers, stores, a technician. We're really close to this buoy. So the anchoring was a little stressful. We were also extremely close to this vessel. We're only about a cable and a half. So these kind of maneuvers and this kind of navigation can get pretty stressful for the captain. I was on the bridge with him from 4:30 in the morning. So it was quite a fun morning. But yeah, it is a gorgeous day in Panama. We're going to be transiting the canal tomorrow. We've done this in the past, but hoping this time will be a little better. Let's do this. We just got done with our bunkering operation. We had a bunch of different inspectors who came on board to do the pre-transit inspection for Panama Canal, which was pretty hectic to be very honest, but we got through it. And we're going to be transiting the Panama Canal tomorrow. It is currently 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm going to go get some rest, probably in like half an hour. Head to the bridge at 4 and probably have a chilled out watch this evening. Hardworking team. This is our compliment. I hope you're ready because it is officially time for all of us to head through the Panama Canal. Let's go.
impossible que de rêver ce soir dans une souche. On est vraiment toute seule et ivrée dans la forêt.
Hello, good morning. I hope you guys enjoyed last night's Panama Canal transit. I thought it was absolutely gorgeous. I was lucky enough to be able to shoot it for the second time in the last 1 year, but this time it's a little bit more detailed than it was the last time. So yeah, we are currently somewhere south of Panama, heading to Buenaventura in Colombia, which is our first discharge port. And as luck would have it, we have berthing on arrival tomorrow morning. So today's day has basically been pre-arrival checks, making sure the temperatures of the tanks are as per the requirements so that we can discharge the cargo. And yeah, it's been one of those really tiring days. We had a 12-hour standby for the Canal transit yesterday. So me and the junior officer were completely dead. We only woke up by 11 o'clock in the morning today because we were awake till like 4 in the morning. And yeah, we spent most of our day just completing the necessary paperwork, and we are pretty much ready to arrive at Colombia, which is going to be epic. And you guys are going to go with me, so let's keep going. We have literally just anchored at Buenaventura, Colombia. Supposed to be at anchor for about 2 days, so the berthing and arrival got cancelled last minute because another vessel reached before us. So it is a pretty good day. It is so hot here, guys. We're also carrying a bunch of different cargoes which do not need heating and have temperature restrictions, and it's really been stressing us out because we're carrying a really dangerous cargo called styrene monomer, which is pretty much a cargo that cannot be heated beyond 30 degrees, and the outside temperature right now is 29 to 30 degrees, so we're a little stressed about that, but it is what it is. We're doing our best to keep the cargo in good condition and best quality, but let's see how it goes. Ready for action?
Yes, ready for action. Let's go.
Me and junior officer are going out on deck to sort out the sample locker. This is something you guys see me do on every vessel. One
Yes.
more time.
Yeah, one more time. Let's clear it.
All right. Master, gentle reminder for SIM card.
Okay.
Thank you, thank you. Literally just got a request for a brand new storage. We have 7 discharge ports remaining and we're carrying 16 parcels of cargo. We haven't even started discharging our cargo yet, and we already have a request for a brand new storage plan. We're going to be discharging in the 3rd port and backloading. So that means we're going to be tank cleaning between each discharge port. The operations on the ship are getting more and more hectic. And yeah, so pretty much after sorting out the sample lockers, the junior also prepared the storage plans, and that's pretty much how the day went. Welcome back to another day. It is officially the 8th of February today. Still at anchor here at Buenaventura. We're not sure if we're going to be berthing today. We were supposed to berth tonight, which basically means early tomorrow morning. But we don't have a schedule yet, so maintenance continues. We're getting the gangways greased and chipped and painted. Gangways are the main means of access to a vessel, so you have to make sure that this means of access is in good condition. It's a straight up PSC remark. Also heating our tanks. We're also cooling some tanks. We're also going to put nitrogen in some tanks today, so pretty hectic day ahead. Hopefully we won't berth at night because operations at night always tire the crew and it's not favorable. Hopefully we'll berth tomorrow morning, but we never know. Time will tell. Let's go. Good morning. Welcome back to another day at sea. We officially got out of Buenaventura yesterday. Ended up discharging 7 parcels. That took not completely. We had to cut the cargo, which basically means we were discharging from a tank and we had to cut a certain level of the tank off in this port. We're going to discharge a part of that tank to the other port because we have 7 discharge ports in total. It is a beautiful, beautiful day at sea, but we have to do tank cleaning today for the tanks that actually were emptied yesterday. So it is going to be an action-packed day. It was almost 2 days of no sleep when we were in Buenaventura because the cargo was pretty hectic, but we're lucky that everything went well. As you guys can see, the amount of cargoes that we have in some of the tanks is very little because we cut a bunch of these parcels, but basically that worked out pretty well. We are now on our way to do tank cleaning for the next 24 hours. So okay, we'll only open tank cleaning machines once we reach our temperature. Tank cleaning is never fun, but at least we have this super powerful junior officer. Having fun? Enjoying the music? You heard it from him?
Tank cleaning time!
Always tank cleaning. Currently 21:30 at night. Tank cleaning is full throttle at the moment. Crazy day, but yeah, so far so good. That's our OS right here, Carlo. And these are our tanks and pipelines. It's a little hard to see what's happening because it's super dark, but we work all throughout the day. It doesn't matter what time it is. Back to another beautiful day. We just got done with tank cleaning yesterday. Next port is Canal. Now the bad news that we have right now is the fact that the company has decided to prepone our CDI inspection. We were supposed to do the CDI inspection 3 ports from now. So we're going to Callao, which is in Peru, Matarani, which is in Peru, and then Quintero, which was in Chile. That's where the CDI was planned, but they have preponed it to Callao, which is the next port. We arrive in literally 2 days. So there's a ton of work. And honestly, guys, I feel super underprepared because since I joined this ship, there's only been cargo and tank cleaning and multiple parcels and padding of tanks with nitrogen and inerting of tanks and short voyages and the Panama Canal transit. It's been about 2.5-3 weeks, but it's also been pretty crazy. So right now, everyone's nerves are on the edge. I don't know how this is going to go, but I'll keep you posted. We are heading to Callao, 2 days to go, and it's another beautiful day at sea. Let's do this. Walk through on all the cargoes that we have remaining. We cut this tank, which was basically this much cargo inside, which is now this much. We cut this tank. We also cut this tank and this tank in the last port. So there's been a lot of cutting, and the remaining cargoes are going to be going over the next 5 ports. We're going to be discharging this completely in this port, this completely. We're going to be recutting this tank, and that's basically why we're going to this port. So you guys can see the operations are not as straightforward as it is. It's not like you load all your tanks and discharge all your tanks at once. There's a lot of cutting of cargo. There's a lot of parcels. Even within these 16 parcels, there are different parcels to be discharged in different ports, whereas in most of the chemical tankers, this is not the case. So yeah, it is going to be pretty hectic on this ship over the next few weeks. Running a ballast treatment system, we have to do a ballast exchange, even though we have a treatment system, which pretty much makes the point of having this on board pretty redundant. A lot of countries, irrespective of the fact that you have a ballast treatment system on board, do not give a shit, and they still make you go through the entire exchange process, which is quite silly in hindsight, but that's the maritime industry. We can't do anything about this. It is what it is, right? We got to run the ship. We got things to move, so let's keep going. Looking second off sets. Welcome back to another beautiful day at sea. We are currently in the South Pacific heading on to the next port, which is Callao in Peru. This is where our CDI inspection is expected to be. It's still not confirmed, so we don't know what's going to happen. But yeah, it's a beautiful day. We arrive tomorrow morning, and this is where I'm going to be ending this vlog at arrival Callao. Know what happens in the CDI inspection in the next vlog, so definitely subscribe. I hope you guys are enjoying watching Life at Sea. My aim is to try and create one day and everyday videos showing you the actual life of a seafarer on board and not dramatizing and not glamorizing anything for you guys. Yeah, there are moments like this which are very, very true, and I hope you guys are enjoying the sights and sounds. All of this was shot on the iPhone 15 Pro. Thank you for watching, and I'm going to see you guys in the next vlog.